If you want to use Apple Intelligence on your old device, you can actually get it right now. Even if your iPhone or iPad is not supported by Apple Intelligence, you can still unlock the features and experience it just like the newer iPhone and iPad models. You can install everything using Misaka26. I've already tested this method, and it works perfectly. From downloading the Apple Intelligence assets to the new user interface, the features, and the overall experience, everything feels just like using a brand new Apple device. So in today's video, I'll show you exactly how to enable Apple Intelligence on any iPhone or iPad running iOS 26 and iOS 18. Okay, let's get started. I'll try it on my iPhone 14 Pro. As you know, the iPhone 14 Pro doesn't have Apple Intelligence because it's not supported. So I'll show you how I get and enable Apple Intelligence on an unsupported device. First, in order to enable Apple Intelligence features, the first thing you must do is save your MobileGestalt file. This file contains important device information that Misaka uses to unlock extra options, including Apple Intelligence. To get this file, we're going to use a shortcut called Save MobileGestalt. I will insert the link shortcut, Save MobileGestalt, on description. After downloading, run the shortcut on your iPhone or iPad and just follow the instructions shown on the screen. Once it loads, tap the button that says Click Here. You will see a blob named File Text with a circular icon. Tap on it, then select an S-string. Now you'll see a long list of plist code. Select all of the code from the very beginning to the very end. You can copy all code from beginning to the end. When you're done selecting, tap the Share button and choose Copy button. To copy the entire code of MobileGestalt, next, go back and by tapping Done icon. The Files app will automatically open and ask where you want to save your MobileGestalt file. Choose any folder you prefer, then confirm the save. After the file is saved, open your Files app again, find the MobileGestalt file you just created, and send it to your computer. You can use email, WhatsApp, Discord, AirDrop, or any transfer file method you like. Now that we already have the MobileGestalt file, the next step is to download and install Misaka26 on your computer. Misaka26 is available for both Windows and macOS, and the process is exactly the same on both platforms. Go to the download page, then choose the latest version of Misaka26. In my case, I'm using the Windows version. After downloading, extract the file if needed, then open the Misaka26 application. To run Misaka26 and connect your iPhone or iPad properly, you must install iTunes. This installs the required Apple drivers so your iDevice can be detected. I'll put the iTunes download link in the description. Once iTunes is installed and Misaka26 is open, we're ready to continue to the next step. Once Misaka26 is open, select the MobileGestalt plist file that you created earlier and transfer to your computer. After loading the file, Misaka26 will automatically detect your device and read all of your device information. In Misaka26, select the Apple Intelligence mode and enable it. Now this next step is very important because it's what allows your device to download the Apple Intelligence assets and unlock the new features. Inside Misaka26, look for the section called Set Product Type. By default, it will show your real device model. But to make Apple Intelligence work, we need to temporarily change it and spoof to a newer device model. For iPhone users, change the value to iPhone 17.3. For iPad users, change the value to iPad 16.3. In my case, I want to spoof my iPhone to iPhone 17.3 to make Apple Intelligence works on my device. This makes your device appear as a supported model, so Apple Intelligence assets can be downloaded properly. Before you change anything, remember your original product type value. You will need it later to restore your device back to normal after everything is finished. Before you apply anything in Misaka26, make sure you turn off Find My iPhone first. This is required so the changes can be applied successfully. You can turn it back on later after everything is finished. This is only temporary. And connect your iDevice to computer via USB cable. Once everything is ready, click Apply. Your device will restart and display a short setup screen. This is completely normal and completely safe. Sometimes Misaka26 requires a second attempt to activate certain functions. Simply click Apply again and let the device restart one more time. In most cases, applying the configuration twice will successfully enable all Misaka26 features. After you apply the changes in Misaka26, you will probably notice some Face ID or display issues. Don't worry, this is completely normal. It happens because we spoofed your device to a newer model. We will fix this later after Apple Intelligence finishes downloading all the required assets. Now let's move on to enabling the Apple Intelligence feature. On your iPhone, go to Settings and hit Apple Intelligence and try turning it on. Your device will begin downloading the Apple Intelligence assets. If you can't turn it on, don't panic. Just change your region to United States and also change your Siri language to English United States, just like in this video. After that, Apple Intelligence should be able to activate. And wait for the download. The download can take some time depending on your connection speed. Make sure you are connected to a stable Wi-Fi network because the file is quite large. In my case, it needed around 4 GB of data before it was finished. Just leave your phone for a while and wait until this notification appears. Once everything is done, you will receive a notification saying Ready for Apple Intelligence. When you see the notification, go ahead and open Apple Intelligence. When you see the notification, go ahead and open Apple Intelligence and try using it to make sure everything is working. In my case, as you can see, I have successfully enabled Apple Intelligence on my iPhone 14 Pro. All the features load correctly, the interface is working, and the assets downloaded perfectly. As you can see, I have successfully enabled Apple Intelligence on a device that Apple doesn't officially support. And I will continue testing all the functions to make sure everything works perfectly, just like the newest iPhone or iPad models. Now that Apple Intelligence is active, the next step is to fix the Face ID and display issues caused by the device spoofing. Now that Apple Intelligence is successfully enabled and all assets have been downloaded, we can fix the Face ID and display issues. These issues only happened because earlier we spoofed the device to a newer model. So now we just need to switch it back. Open Misaka26 again and go to the section called Set Product Type. Change it back to your original device value, the one you noted earlier. Or you can select your MobileGestalt file that you sent earlier and it will go back to your original device value. This step will restore your device identity and fix the Face ID and display issue. After setting your original value, click Apply. Your device will restart, and once it's back on, Face ID display and everything else will return to normal, while Apple Intelligence remains fully enabled and working. As you can see, the Face ID and display issue back to normal and keep Apple Intelligence working on my device. Before we finish, this part is very important if you want Apple Intelligence to keep working after restoring your original product type. Once your device is back to normal, don't open the Apple Intelligence section inside Settings. If you open that menu, the Apple Intelligence option will disappear and go back to old Siri, and you won't be able to use Apple Intelligence anymore. Don't worry, you won't lose the features permanently. But you'll have to redo the first step again in Misaka26. The good news is, the assets you downloaded earlier will not be removed. So the process will be much faster. You only need to toggle the feature on and off again inside Misaka26 without downloading anything. And that's it. Apple Intelligence is now fully working on your unsupported iPhone or iPad running iOS 26 and iOS 18. If this tutorial helped you, make sure to hit the like button. If you have any questions or run into any issues, feel free to comment below, and I always try to help. Thanks for watching, and enjoy Apple Intelligence on your device.